no, there were other people playing too.
And what time did you leave the bar?
Oh, about 11.
On a hot summer night in 1952, Maurice Chenoweth, a stout man, tended bar at the Lumberjack Tavern. Amidst the music and chatter, a mysterious woman entered, captivating all with her mesmerizing wiggle. Whispers of her scandalous dance spread like wildfire, shaping the evening in unexpected ways. The air crackled with anticipation as she prepared to shock audiences with her daring moves. In 1959 movie Anatomy of a Murder, a man enters, approaches Chenoweth, and without speaking, shoots him 6 times with a German 9mm Luger. Chenoweth slumps to the floor, and the murderer walks out calmly. This is the true story of Lieutenant Coleman A. Peterson and what he did that night to the bartender. Lieutenant Peterson's actions that fateful evening would send shockwaves through the small community, leaving everyone questioning what led to such a tragic event. The investigation that followed would unravel a web of secrets and deceit, shedding light on the darker side of human nature. As the events of that night are pieced together, the true motivations behind the crime begin to surface, painting a complex and compelling picture of justice, morality, and the human condition. Anatomy of a Murder delves deep into the intricacies of the human psyche, exploring the tensions between right and wrong, truth and deception, in a gripping tale that captivates audiences to this day.
Bad temper's no excuse.
In 1959, a movie titled Anatomy of a Murder was created by Otto Preminger. The screenplay, penned by Wendell Mays, was based on a 1958 novel written by Michigan Supreme Court Justice John D. Volker under the pseudonym Robert Traver. This classic film delves into the intricacies of a murder case, weaving a story that captivated audiences with its thrilling narrative and compelling characters. Anatomy of a Murder is a timeless piece of cinema that continues to be celebrated for its gripping storyline and expert storytelling even decades after its release.
Maybe you're too pure, Paul. Too pure for the natural impurity.
Starring Jimmy Stewart, Lee Remick, Ben Gazzara, Eve Arden, George C. Scott, Arthur O'Connell, Catherine Grant, Brooks West, and Orson Bean, with Murray Hamilton also in the mix. This classic was filmed in various locations in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, including Big Bay and Marquette. The beautiful landscapes of these areas provided a stunning backdrop for the gripping drama that unfolds in the film. The talented cast brought the characters to life against the picturesque settings, adding depth and authenticity to the storytelling. The unique charm and atmosphere of the Upper Peninsula added an extra layer of realism to the movie, enhancing the overall viewing experience for audiences.
Anguish. Oh, you're a good lawyer. You want to make like one. Be here, ready for clients, not out.
In the 1959 movie Anatomy of a Murder, some scenes were filmed in the Thunder Bay Inn in Big Bay, 1 block from the Lumberjack Tavern, the actual site of the 1952 murder. The law library scenes were filmed in the Carnegie Public Library in Ishpeming, Michigan. The Thunder Bay Inn provided a picturesque backdrop for key moments in the movie, adding to the overall ambience and setting of the film. The historical significance of filming in these locations enhances the authenticity and raw emotions portrayed in the movie, elevating the viewer's experience. The careful selection of these filming locations contributed to the immersive storytelling and realistic portrayal of the legal drama unfolding in the film. This classic seamlessly integrated these real-world locations into its narrative, enhancing the storytelling and creating a memorable viewing experience for audiences. The Thunder Bay Inn and the Carnegie Public Library not only served as filming locations, but also became integral elements of the movie's atmosphere and thematic depth. Their presence added layers of authenticity and depth to the storytelling, immersing viewers in the world of Anatomy of a Murder.
True, the last thing they said.
The door scene opening into the courthouse in Marquette was actually the door to the men's restroom. Otto Preminger originally wanted Lee Remick for the role of Laura, because of her performance in A Face in the Crowd with Andy Griffith. Anatomy of a Murder is a classic 1959 film that captivated audiences with its intricate courtroom drama and stellar performances.
I don't know. I don't know how should I...
Lana Turner was initially offered the role in Anatomy of a Murder, but turned it down after Preminger objected to her demand for exclusive designer gowns. In the movie, the bartender's name at the place where Parnell is drinking is Tovio, and the guard's name at the county jail is Sulio, both Finnish names. These unique names add an interesting touch to the characters in the film, showcasing a diverse range of backgrounds amongst the cast. The decision to include these Finnish names in the movie adds an extra layer of authenticity to the overall setting and provides a glimpse into the rich cultural tapestry of the characters within this classic. Through these subtle details, the world of Anatomy of a Murder is brought to life in a more vibrant and colorful way, making the viewing experience even more immersive and engaging for audiences. This attention to detail and character naming is just one of the many elements that contribute to the enduring appeal of this beloved film. In 1959, Anatomy of a Murder told a gripping tale. Tovio meaning hope and Sulio meaning sweet and adorable set the stage. Paul Beegler, played by Jimmy Stewart, dialed 0, highlighting the small-town telephone system. Interestingly, Jimmy Stewart's middle name, Maitland, matched a judge in the original book by John Volker. The film weaved these elements into a captivating narrative, drawing audiences into its nuanced storytelling. Anatomy of a Murder truly stood out for its attention to detail and strong performances, making it a classic worth revisiting. In this classic, when Jimmy Stewart's character visits Catherine Grant, the desk clerk is engrossed in Leon Uris's book, Exodus, which Otto Preminger would direct as a film in 1960. Lee Remick's character apologizes to Stewart for going to a roadhouse, fearing it could damage her husband's case. The intertwining of these elements adds depth and complexity to the narrative, setting the stage for the unfolding drama that ensued. The subtle connections between the characters and external influences shape the story, enhancing the overall viewing experience. Through these nuanced interactions, the film explores themes of loyalty, betrayal, and the consequences of one's action. The intricate web of relationships portrayed in the movie sheds light on human nature and the gray areas of morality, leaving viewers captivated until the climactic resolution. Each character's motivations and decisions intertwine to create a captivating tale that keeps audiences on the edge of their seats, pondering the complexities of justice, truth, and personal integrity. The dynamic performances by the cast bring these themes to life, making Anatomy of a Murder a timeless masterpiece that resonates with audiences to this day. Ben Gazzara, who portrays her husband, would go on to play the main antagonist in Roadhouse 30 years later. Gazzara's character is meant to be 28, the same age Gazzara was when the film was released in 1959. This classic introduces a young Gazzara in a compelling role that showcases his talent, setting the stage for his future success in Hollywood. The nuanced portrayal of his character's age adds depth to the narrative, highlighting Gazzara's ability to bring authenticity to his role. Through his performance, Gazzara captivates audiences and leaves a lasting impression that solidifies his place in cinematic history. George C. Scott's portrayal of Claude Dancer in Anatomy of a Murder is outstanding, adding to the film's acclaim. Scott served in the Marine Corps, showcasing his dedication to his craft. Interestingly, most principal male cast members also had military backgrounds, emphasizing authenticity in their roles. However, Ben Gazzara was an exception to this trend. Scott's experience in the military likely contributed to the depth and realism he brought to his character, making his performance truly memorable in this classic.
It would be very difficult not to look at you.
Oh, the way I dress, you mean? You don't like it?
In October 1959, Anatomy of a Murder premiered in the UK at Columbia Theatre in London, showcasing its full 161-minute length. However, Columbia's UK division requested director Preminger to trim 20 minutes from the film, assuring him that it would only be screened in small-town markets. Unfortunately, they exhibited the shortened version in London, prompting Preminger's ire at this unexpected move. This incident underscored the tensions between creative control and commercial interests in the film industry. In 1959, the movie faced TV controversy and film controversy when Preminger sued Columbia Pictures and Screen Gems for cutting the film and adding commercials when it was sold to TV, but he lost the case. It stirred up more controversy due to its language, including words like contraceptive, panties, penetration, and sperm, which shocked audiences and censors. This classic left a lasting impact with its daring and provocative content.
Now the 10 most wanted. Well, don't knock it. That's the American dream.
In 1959, Jimmy Stewart's father strongly criticized Anatomy of a Murder, calling it a dirty picture, and even taking out a newspaper and warning people against watching it. Despite this backlash, the movie has stood the test of time and is regarded as one of the best films ever made. Viewers are encouraged to watch it not only for its historical importance, but also for its significant contributions to cinematic artistry. With its compelling storyline and memorable performances, this classic remains a must-see for all movie enthusiasts. Its impact on the film industry and its enduring legacy make it a timeless gem that continues to captivate audiences to this day.
Whatever it is you're getting at.
Anatomy of a Murder is a 1959 movie that had a big impact and left a lasting legacy. It still matters today because of its realistic portrayal of the legal system, complex characters, and intense storyline. The movie tackled controversial themes like rape and self-defense, breaking new ground in Hollywood. Its influence can be seen in the many courtroom dramas that followed. The performances by the cast were exceptional, especially James Stewart, who played the lead role. Overall, Anatomy of a Murder remains relevant because it addresses timeless issues of justice, morality, and human nature.
Put it down.
Auditions were a significant part of casting for Anatomy of a Murder. Director Otto Preminger wanted the characters to feel real and relatable. A key player was James Stewart, who was drawn to the role of defense attorney Paul Beegler. Stewart had a natural charm that made him perfect for the part. His audition showcased his deep understanding of the character's struggle with moral dilemmas, making him a clear choice. For the role of Laura Mannion, Preminger turned to Lee Remick. She brought a unique blend of vulnerability and strength. During the chemistry test with Stewart, their interaction highlighted a strong, believable connection, essential for a story about love and betrayal. Ben Gazzara, cast as the accused murderer, needed to display both menace and innocence. His auditions captured a complex emotional range. Preminger admired Gazzara's ability to convey tension, which was crucial for the courtroom drama. As for the role of the prosecutor, George C. Scott stood out. His imposing presence and fiery energy made the courtroom battles riveting. The audition process included scenes that required Scott to project authority and conviction, both of which he delivered with impressive force. The casting decisions made during this process laid the foundation for a film that would challenge audiences and redefine the courtroom genre, with each actor bringing depth to their roles through powerful performances. Chemistry testing and specific audition techniques ensured the cast worked well together in creating a compelling narrative.
All right, now because your wife was raped, you'll have a favorable atmosphere in the courtroom. The sympathy will be with you.
The directorial vision behind the 1959 movie Anatomy of a Murder was focused on realism and authenticity. The director aimed to bring the story to life by creating a courtroom drama that felt genuine and believable. Drawing creative influences from the real-world legal system, the director strived for accuracy in portraying legal procedures and the complexities of the justice system. In terms of style, the director employed a straightforward and no-nonsense approach, allowing the gripping narrative and stellar performances to shine through. The emphasis was on character development and the exploration of moral ambiguity rather than flashy visual effects or dramatic theatrics. Collaborating with the cast and crew, the director fostered an environment of open communication and experimentation. He encouraged the actors to fully embody their roles and bring depth to their characters, resulting in performances that felt raw and authentic. The crew worked seamlessly to create a realistic setting, paying attention to every detail to enhance the overall atmosphere of the film. Through this meticulous attention to detail and dedication to authenticity, the director successfully brought the complex story of Anatomy of a Murder to the screen in a compelling and thought-provoking manner.
About it, are you ready? I mean, are you ready to tell me the story?
The production of the 1959 movie Anatomy of a Murder involved meticulous set design and location choices to create the realistic backdrop for the story. Filming took place in Michigan's Upper Peninsula to capture the essence of a small-town courtroom drama. Logistical challenges included coordinating large film crews in remote areas and dealing with unpredictable weather conditions, which often affected outdoor scenes. Innovative techniques, such as the use of Technicolor cinematography and advanced sound recording equipment, were employed to enhance the film's visual and auditory quality, setting it apart from other movies of its time.
I could. I'll see him tomorrow morning.
Would you want me there too, Mr. Bigler?
I think that'd be fine.
The musical score and soundtrack of the 1959 movie Anatomy of a Murder played a crucial role in enhancing the film's narrative and emotional tone. Composers Duke Ellington and Billy Strayhorn crafted a jazzy and suspenseful score that perfectly complemented the film's intense courtroom drama. The music heightened the tension, added depth to the characters, and created an atmosphere of intrigue and mystery. Musicians like saxophonist Johnny Hodges and trumpeter Clark Terry brought their unique talents to the soundtrack, infusing it with soulful solos and vibrant energy. Their contributions added layers of emotion and excitement, making the music a standout aspect of the film. Overall, the collaboration between the composers and musicians resulted in a memorable and impactful musical accompaniment to Anatomy of a Murder.
Would you mind taking your glasses off, Miss Mannion?
In the 1959 movie Anatomy of a Murder, one iconic scene features a gripping courtroom confrontation between the defense attorney, Paul Beegler, played by James Stewart, and the prosecutor, Claude Dancer, portrayed by George C. Scott. The direction by Otto Preminger captures the tension beautifully, with close-ups on the actors' expressive faces adding to the intensity. The standout performance by James Stewart as the cool and calculated lawyer, juxtaposed with George C. Scott's aggressive and relentless prosecutor, creates a dynamic clash that keeps the audience on the edge of their seats. The cinematography enhances the scene with its use of shadows and angles, showcasing the power play between the characters. Filmmaker Otto Preminger noted, "This scene epitomizes the thematic core of the film, the battle between justice and manipulation, truth and deception." James Stewart remarked, "Working on this scene was a joy. The dialogue crackles with wit and tension." George C. Scott added, "I relish the opportunity to embody a character so different from my usual role." This iconic scene leaves a lasting impact on the audience, drawing them into the ethical complexities of the case and the moral dilemmas faced by the characters involved. The direction, performances, and cinematography all come together to create a moment that lingers in the viewer's mind long after the movie ends.
Have an Italian cigar?
No, thanks.
Released in 1959, Anatomy of a Murder made a profound impact on both cultural and social fronts. The film resonated with audiences due to its intense courtroom drama and exploration of complex moral issues. Its realistic portrayal of the legal system and human behavior captivated viewers, sparking discussions on justice, morality, and the gray areas of right and wrong. The movie's influence on pop culture can be seen in its lasting legacy as a classic in the legal thriller genre. It inspired future filmmakers and legal dramas, setting a high standard for storytelling and character development. Moreover, Anatomy of a Murder contributed to conversations about social themes such as ethics, law, and the subjective nature of truth, challenging viewers to confront their own beliefs and values. Through its thought-provoking narrative, the film left a lasting impression on audiences, cementing its significance in cinematic history.
Music, I mean.
Well, aren't lawyers supposed to like music?
Well, not that kind of...
Anatomy of a Murder received widespread critical acclaim upon its release in 1959. Critics praised the film for its intense courtroom drama, powerful performances, and intricate storytelling. The movie was lauded for its realistic portrayal of a complex legal case and its exploration of moral ambiguity. Audiences also responded positively to the film, with many appreciating the film's suspenseful atmosphere and engaging plot. The film received several prestigious accolades, including 7 Academy Award nominations. It was nominated for Best Picture, Best Actor for James Stewart, Best Supporting Actor for Arthur O'Connell, and George C. Scott, Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Cinematography, and Best Film Editing. While the film did not win in any of these categories, its multiple nominations underscored its significance in the world of cinema. These accolades meant a great deal for everyone involved in the making of the film. The critical acclaim and award nominations validated their hard work and dedication to creating a compelling piece of cinema. For the actors, directors, writers, and crew members, the recognition served as a testament to their talent and craftsmanship. It also helped elevate their profiles in the industry and opened up new opportunities for future projects. Overall, the critical reception and awards garnered by Anatomy of a Murder solidified its place as a classic film and highlighted the exceptional contributions of all those involved in its creation.
Call me.
Laura, I'm only...
During the filming of Anatomy of a Murder, there was a memorable incident involving James Stewart and Lee Remick. Stewart, who played the lead role, was known for his improvisational skill. In a key scene, Stewart was supposed to kiss Lee Remick on the forehead. However, during the take, Stewart decided to surprise Remick by planting a kiss on her lips instead. Remick's genuine shock and laughter were captured on film, adding a touch of spontaneity to the scene. This unexpected moment highlighted the camaraderie between the cast members and showed Stewart's playful side behind the serious character he portrayed. Such unscripted moments often add charm and authenticity to a film, making it more memorable for both the cast and the audience.
You use those words?
Exactly those words. Mott began to bark, so we threw him out the window.
In 1959, the movie Anatomy of a Murder made a significant impact on film history. Its realistic portrayal of a courtroom drama set a new standard for legal thrillers. This groundbreaking film influenced future movie-making by showcasing intricate character development and complex moral dilemmas. Anatomy of a Murder inspired a generation of filmmakers to delve deeper into human psychology and societal issues. Its legacy lives on in films that continue to explore the gray areas of justice and morality, leaving a lasting mark on the cinematic world.
I didn't know there was another road, but just drove on before I could say yes or no.
Laura?
Viewers, we invite you to share your own experiences and memories connected to the 1959 film Anatomy of a Murder. How did this movie personally impact you or influence your perspective on cinema? Engage with us by liking, sharing, and subscribing for more cinematic explorations. Your unique stories add depth and richness to our collective appreciation of film history and its lasting effects on our lives. Share your voice, and let's celebrate the power of storytelling together.